So there's been a confusion. I said I was gonna do this live on my Facebook page, Vanessa's podcast, but it's not allowing me to do that there. Neither on my personal profile, which I usually do it right there. So I'm doing that here, and then it will be shared on the page. So if you never seen the page, go on, type Vanessa's podcast. You should see my face, and you should see a few interview and a few links that Spreaker, and that's the one. And then you should be able to see. So I will reshare that on there. And there's also another video that I did last week that you will enjoy. It's about our needs, and how we quantify and qualify the importance and choice, and how we prioritize the needs that we need and what choice we need to do in order to get on the right track. Is it a good one, a bad one? Do we need to take them in the right order? I suggest that you go back and see that. So I apologize for the blurriness. So today it's something new. I like to offer new things all the time. So if you're watching this replay on a page on the Creative at 16 on our LinkedIn page and you're a member, thank you so much. All appreciate you, and there's so many more resources. And if you are following on the podcast on Spreaker, you're going to receive a bunch of free ebooks and classes and videos and audiobook codes and personal marketing banners, all of this. All you have to do is go on Spreaker, find the podcast, at least like one of the episode, comment on one of the episode, and become a follower. That's all. And make sure that you provide your email address. You can message me straight from LinkedIn if you're not already a member. So and we can maybe help each other. If you need me to be a guest, if you need to be a guest, and if you just need simple ways to get more visibility on your business, and you want to use our platform, we are non-profit. We're helping writers, authors, entrepreneurs to grow, to unite, and to spread the message and they want to share, whatever it is they want to share. We also help authors to create a deeper and more profound, unique niche, and also a brand for themselves, so they can grow further with their idea and opportunities. So let's get started on this. So also, if you've watched some of the YouTube video, thanks. Make sure to like and comment. Tell me what you like about it. What do you want me to do more of? And if you speak French and you want me to do some French video, French podcast, you let me know. And if you speak both, even better. If you speak Spanish, I speak a little Spanish. If you speak another language, make sure you ask me for translation on anything. Also, if you go to the offer page on Amazon, you'll see all the audiobooks. So you type Be Creative at 16 and you'll see the 9 audiobook we have there, and then you see about 12 to 15 ebooks, some paperback, just a few, and then some ebooks. And you'll be able to find out more about what we created, when we did, and then all the people who participated in. And so that's that. So now let's talk about social media addict. So I guess it's really a thing now. So it's time to actually say the way it actually is, and that it's a real addiction. So yes, maybe it's not alcohol, it's not sugar addiction, it's not drugs, but if you can't live without it for more than a day or two, then it's definitely an addiction. So ask yourself, how many times do I share per day? Now be honest with your answer. And so you're going to write down your answer right here. So do you share 5 times, 10, 50, or over 50? Talking about business, especially if it's part of your marketing plan or program, or because you're trying to get some leads. I'm talking in general, overall. It can be business, but it's for you, for just the people you know, or anybody you want to try to reach. So if you are honest with yourself, I want you to put down that number. You're just gonna write it down here. So which one is it? So being totally honest. Now at the end of the week, this is just for one day on a daily basis. So how many times do you share in 1 week? How many times do you think you share for the non-purpose of marketing, just sharing in general? If you count every single platform, so let's say you have about, I'm gonna use my example, I think it's 4 or 5 and I use constantly. I think it's the average for most, we're gonna say basic regular people. I think that if some other people depend on they're just like in a different field of business, they can have 10 to 20, but we're talking in general, we're not talking about specific business here. So so let's see, you got 4 or 5 platforms, and how many times do you think you share in a week? So what's the number? Is it 10 this time? Is it 50, or is it 50 or more? Okay, so just make a guesstimate. So now go back to that one time, per day, get that number, multiply it by 7, and see if it's the same number about you think you have shared in a week. So they'll just kind of give you, and they'll just kind of go in between that number. Let's say I got 50 by 7. So let's say I did 350 per week. Here, week. And let's say my estimate was I was doing 200. So let's just put a number in between. Let's say it's 300. So that's 300. That's great if you have a business, you're trying to reach out people. But what if you did reach out for like so many years, but it really didn't bring you anything of value? It didn't bring you clientele, didn't bring you a new circle of friends, didn't bring you like anything exciting, it didn't bring you like you know, event to go to or places to see, or just something great that I could just bring to your life. Let's say it brings you barely nothing. So ask yourself, what was the point of me to share that many time in a week? So we have 300 here. So 3 by 4, 12. So that's 1200 a month. And let's say on this, like bored, and there's a day or two in a week that you just sharing, you're doing all those reels on Instagram like I'm doing, you on TikTok, maybe you're on Reddit, you're on other place, you share. So when you're talking, just picture a video, but sharing comment, sharing somebody's picture, sharing. Now you're taking it all together, not just your personal stuff, but everything that you might have shared, an article. So now you get that number 1200. Right? Now you gotta add everything else you think you overshared during this boring time in your life. So Now let's say you can add another 100 here, or maybe another 200, so we get 1400, let's say. So it's actually pretty small compared to the average person. I think I'm just on the low end, and the low end of the addict. So now if you have a medium addict, probably up to the 3,000 a week, and I'll say a high addict, I'll go up to 5,000. And now someone who's doing it for business, probably up to 10,000 a week. But so where does this all go? What does this all means? Like, and how does that resume in time? Like, how much time do we think it took us to get to a 1400? Now it would be kind of hard to calculate this. Click on a share is really fast. It's 30 seconds, and then you read it, you share it, maybe you write something, so maybe a minute. So let's say it's 1400 minutes. So how do you divide this minute to second? 60. So you do 1400 by 60, and that's how many hours you shared. If somebody can do this, you can calculate. Let's see. I don't have my calculator. Anyway, let's see, 60. Anyway, let's keep on going here, and you can always comment, and I can always give you the number after. But anyway, so all of this time that we spend on our phone, on our tablet, on social media, so does it really overall improve quality of our life? Does it? So that's the whole purpose I'm doing this right now. I want you to reflect on this and ask yourself, does it really, really overall improve the quality of my life? So that's the question you're going to ask yourself. Did I get something good enough that it's worth for me to spend that much time on sharing? And we're not even talking about the time you're spending scrolling down, looking at reels, pictures, video, shorts, all this. Now, not to say that there's not some really great news and great pictures and great art to see online and great stuff. I mean, there is, and a way to connect to the world is great on Facebook, and a way to help others just by sharing like diamond videos and other things who can really inspire someone to just do good and be more kind. This I'm totally 100%. It's great, something for sharing. Great celebrity who do great goods, people charities that helps people with disability, or people with cancer, people who just want a better life. Just all of these great posts. I mean, it's great. There's also a lot of garbage. And there's also a lot of toxicity online. So the problem is with spending that much time on social media and sharing is that it's just too much.